Alright guys, welcome back. Figured I'd give you another bike check on this Hardtail Specialized Expedition Elite. This is an aluminum frame. I got this one also on Facebook. The bike is actually a lot lighter than you would think. It does have some weight because it does have the RockShox Judy fork, suspension fork. But we'll go around and point out the things I've changed. For one, I do have this seat slammed down pretty low because of the conditions out here. If I slip, I want to be able to put a foot down fairly easy, but I usually don't ride it that low. Would be about level to the handlebars any other day. Alright, this is an 8-speed. I'm running a 32 in front, Hollowtech. In the back we got an LXDR Shimano derailleur. And I believe the gearing is 11 to 32. So plenty of climbing ability for the type of riding I do. Alright, let's go up here to the cockpit. This stem, I did switch that out. Originally when I got the bike, it was slammed. And it had flat bars. These are some bars from a donor bike I put on there. So this is definitely a little bit more comfortable for me to ride. Also, the original shifter wasn't working. This is one I got off of eBay. Put it on an 8-speed. It did come originally with a triple. It was a 3x8. But I'm not much of a triple kind of guy. I like the 1xs. Not to say I would never do a 2x, just haven't gotten there yet. As far as the wheels, they're WTB Enduro Raptors. And it does have the pattern, I believe it's called Arrow in front and Smoke in the back. When I looked those up online, it looks like it is a thing for mountain biking. These are working really good in the snow. Do have them at a lower PSI. I think I got them probably at about 35 PSI right now. Do have Avid brakes and brake levers. V brakes front and in back. Most of what's on this bike actually came with it, including this seat. I mean, it is an older style seat there with those springs, but it is pretty comfy. I did change the shifter. I put that crank on, took out the old 3x. But everything from the derailleur, the wheels, tires, brakes, seat post, seat, even as far as these pedals came with this bike. When this was on Facebook, I was watching this bike for actually a couple of months. The guy his price was $125 to start, and this was in the winter time. Eventually saw that price go down to $100, then down to $75. And at that point I sent them a message. I'm like, hey man, I'll give you $50 and I'll go get it right now. And as they say, the rest is history. Bike definitely has shows some wear and tear on there, but that's what you want if you're going to have it out here in these conditions. Other than that, I have thought about possibly putting a 2x in front just to get more range. Like either do like a 28 and a 38. Something like that around those lines. Another thing, this bike does come with the Presta valves that I'm not a fan of. I don't know if you guys are a fan of those valves. I'm more of a regular Schrader valve. I don't know. Is there any advantage to having those? As you can see, the adapters are on there. I can't think of it. I might eventually remove those and put a file to the rim and open it up for a Schrader. We shall see. Of course, I got a trusty ass saver on there, so I'm not wearing all the snow. But other than that, I mean, the only thing I can see doing in the near future, I'm not crazy about these bars and that stem. Don't really like the way it looks. It still feels a little bit too pushed out. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe something with a little bit more sweep coming back. We shall see. Anyway, give me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Should I do anything different to it? What would you do? Appreciate you watching. Next time.